Frank Walusimbi calls it a day at NTV Uganda after anchoring news on NTV Uganda since 2006. Frank Walusimbi ended his 15-year journey on Thursday, 28 April 2022. Having read his last bulletin, Frank Walusimbi in company of fellow NTV employees waved goodbye to the station and its fans. "This is the last bulletin I am anchoring. Who knows in future, God willing, whether I will make a return. Thank you for standing with me," Frank Walusimbi noted. Walusimbi joined NTV Uganda in 2006 when the station was launched in Uganda and anchored his first news bulletin on 25 December 2006. His calmness, composure, superior Uganda dialect, and so much more have made him stand out in the pack for many talented journalists over the years. His presentation on other TV shows including the Two-Way Talk Show will forever remain a sight those who watched him will keep in their memories. Frank Walusimbi is proud of how much he has contributed to the media industry and he is grateful for the support he has received from colleagues and the public over the years. As a simple and humble person, Frank Walusimbi was born in Kayombe Hospital, Kasese District. His father was an engineer and his mother was a housewife. In one of his Facebook posts, Walusimbi shared a heartfelt story about his birth. He indicated that his mother did not have a car and the father's motorcycle was in an extremely bad mechanical condition on the day she, his mother, developed labor pains. It was a good Samaritan who lived near them that helped transport his mother to Kayombe Hospital, which was very far from where they lived. Being one of the most popular television personalities in Uganda, Frank Walusimbi was raised as a Catholic while growing up but desired to become a born-again Christian, Pentecostal, when he grew up. Growing up in a very close-knit family, Frank Walusimbi claimed in one of his interviews that although his childhood was not affluent, it was very comfortable. Education. Frank Walusimbi attained his primary education from Busiga Preparatory Primary School, after which he joined Uganda Martyrs Secondary School, Rubaga, for his O&A level. He studied Bachelor of Arts in Mass Communication at Uganda Christian University and also holds a master's degree in Development Studies from Kozi University. Meanwhile, he credits his secondary school for molding him into a good character that most people admire today. However, his fluent Uganda is not attributed to the stated schools but rather to his father, who encouraged them to speak their mother language while at home. While at school, chemistry as a subject was very confusing to him since he found no reason in using symbols to mean words. "If you want to write water, I don't see why you have to use symbols," he said in one interview. His music experience. His interest in music started when he was in school at Rubaga, and for some time, Walusimbi took the career seriously, something that also saw him record a couple of albums under Joe Tabula's production. Appropriately, during that time, Walusimbi won all competitions that he participated in at Nsambya Sharing Youth Center. Although his music career was steadily growing, he chose to take on his long-term passion, journalism, and do away with singing. Career. Growing up with great admiration for the late Venancio Sinaga, the NTV News anchor joined radio while in his senior 6 vacation, and since then he has not looked back. The late Venancio Sinaga was a radio journalist and hosted a well-researched science show on Radio Uganda in the aged internet was unheard of. Working with NTV since its inception, Walusimbi has been a fixture on Ugandan television for the past 6 years. His masterly of Uganda has ensured the continued popularity of the Uganda news broadcast on NTV every evening. In 2004, towards the end of his degree in mass communication at UKU, Uganda Christian University, Mukano, Walusimbi started writing humorous pieces for the Sunday magazine as he was looking around for other stuff to do. Later in 2005, Walusimbi joined the Daily Monitor as a features writer and a reporter, from where he crossed to NTV in 2006. With his 7 years of experience in television news reporting and anchoring, Walusimbi has a bias towards working on development stories. He reports widely on agriculture in Uganda with a belief that it is one sector that can employ a large fraction of youths in the country. Walusimbi hosts a popular Uganda talk show, Two-Way, that airs every Sunday at 6 p.m. where he brings in different guests that he interviews on a popular bench. Working with NTV since its inception, Walusimbi has been a fixture on Ugandan television for the past 6 years. In addition to scripting the extremely popular weekly Uganda satirical news segment, Zungilu. Due to his inspirational media service, Frank Walusimbi has scooped many awards, notably, the Radio and Television Academy Award of 2014 for the Best Factual Program Two-Way, Outstanding Alumni of Uganda Christian University, among others. Marriage. Frank Walusimbi was on Friday, October 30, 2021 introduced by his longtime lover, only identified as Flavia, to her parents in a traditional introduction ceremony which was attended by friends and relatives.